Are you thinking about buying a home in North Berwick, Maine? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about what this town has to offer. We're going to walk through the downtown area and point a few things out, and then I'm going to take you on a walk through the neighborhoods and show you what some of the homes look like. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to take you several hundred feet up in the air with a drone, fly around the downtown area, and give you an idea of what it looks like from a bird's eye view. And we're going to get after it right now. Good morning, guys. Today we are checking out beautiful downtown North Berwick, Maine. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Michael and my partner is Margaret. And if you'd like to learn everything there is to know about living in southern Maine, click subscribe and tap the bell so that you'll be the first to know about the current market in southern Maine. We get calls and text messages every day from people just like you looking to move in 9 days to 90 days. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or our favorite, schedule a Zoom. We can help you make that smooth move to southern Maine. Now, the downtown area of North Berwick, Maine is pretty small, but it really packs in pretty much everything you're going to need if you live here. And then if you need something that the town doesn't have and you're not ordering it online these days, you can pick up pretty much everything you want in one of the neighboring towns as well. The abutting towns to North Berwick include Sanford, which is where a lot of the neighboring towns in southern Maine do their shopping, just because it's a city with over 20,000 people. North Berwick, in comparison, is about 5,000 people. And North Berwick is close to Wells. It abuts Wells. So that means you're only 15 to 20 minutes to the beach, depending on where you live in North Berwick. The other neighboring towns are Lebanon, Berwick, and South Berwick. And to learn more about those towns, you can watch some of my other videos. So standing in the downtown area, there's the town hall right there. There's Aroma Joe's. Dunkin' Donuts is just a little bit beyond me down there. And you've got Kennebunk Savings Bank. This downtown area is beautiful and well maintained by the town. And what I can do is I'm going to take you over to the park to give you an idea of what that looks like. Now, I got here early this morning, as I usually do, because it tends to be a little bit quieter when I do these videos. But I can tell you this morning, this town is already hopping. Lots of cars and people moving around on their way to work to start their day. Now I'm walking through the downtown area of North Berwick in the park. And I'm going to step onto this gazebo you see behind me. In the summertime, sometimes the town will hold events here. And you'll notice around the edge of the park, there's a lot of benches. Can you see them off in the distance there? So what can you do in North Berwick? Well, if you're here on business, then you might stay in a hotel in a neighboring town like Sanford or in Wells along the coast. But if you want to try something a little bit different, you can stay at the Lady Mary Inn at Herd Manor, which is right downtown in walking distance to pretty much everything. This town has a Dollar General. North Berwick has its own grocery store called Hannaford's. Now, it's not a huge Hannaford's, but it definitely has all the essentials, and my wife likes to shop there periodically. Downtown North Berwick has barbershops. It's got a tattoo studio, a Cumberland Farms, where you can fuel up in the morning or after work, get yourself a cup of coffee as well. Just outside of town, it's got a farm stand called the Riverside, where you can pick up some locally made preserves or baked goods. Very good. My wife likes to stop there a lot as well on the way home. Now, some of the businesses in town also include Carpe Diem Coffee, which is served at many of the restaurants in southern Maine. They also have a retail portion of the store where you can go in there and buy some coffee. The two largest employers in North Berwick are Pratt & Whitney, which employs over 2,000 people. And a lot of those people come from neighboring towns because remember, North Berwick has about 5,000 people. The other large employer in town is Huzzy Seating, over 300 employees, and they make seating and bleachers in many of the stadiums found around the world. For restaurants in North Berwick, you've got Johnson's Seafood and Steak, which is a great family restaurant. I've been there a few times. You've got Dunkin' Donuts. And if you don't want to get your coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, you can go to Aroma Joe's, which is a locally owned franchise. You've got Nobo Sandwiches, which is right in the downtown area. You've got Red Leaves Asian Cuisine. If you like Asian food, you've got Bubba Fries, wings and things, which my children like. Another great place to grab a lunch is Allard's Market and Deli. And you know it's good because the locals, a lot of the contractors like to stop there for lunch. And you've got Town Pizza. So that's pretty much runs the gamut of different types of food. If you want Mexican or something like that, you can go to one of the neighboring towns. Now we're getting to the part of the video where I walk the neighborhood. And this is one of my favorite parts because walking the neighborhood that you're looking at investing in a home gives you a chance to find out all the little things that you wouldn't pick up on until you move to the neighborhood or until after you invest. So I always tell my clients that you want to visit the neighborhood early in the morning, 6, 7 a.m., whatever works for you, and just go for a walk in the neighborhood where you're looking to buy a piece of property. And as you walk through the neighborhood, I look for, the little things that you're not going to pick up on when you're buzzing around in a car really quick, Little things are like listening for the birds, and I'm wearing a microphone that cancels out the ambient sound, but I can hear a lot of birds this morning. And the kind of things that I pick up on are other people out walking in the morning. Some neighborhoods are big walking neighborhoods. You see a lot of people out. How fast do vehicles go by you? That one looked like it was going by fast, but no, it was going by really slow. Whether or not there are any sidewalks. This neighborhood doesn't have any sidewalks. I prefer sidewalks, depending on the neighborhood you're moving to. Sometimes, the roads are wide enough where you don't need a sidewalk. Over here, some wetlands. I can hear some geese off in the distance. Another thing that I recommend that people do when they're going to buy a piece of property is, during the day, not early in the morning, go knock on the doors of some of the houses that are close to the house that you're interested in. Introduce yourself, tell them you're looking at buying the property next door and you're just curious about the neighborhood, what it's like. And almost always people start talking. They introduce themselves, start telling you about the neighborhood, all the positive things that they really like about it. And without even you asking, they're going to tell you potentially the downside, some of the things that they don't like. There's a lot of traffic cutting through the area because Google's rerouting traffic through the neighborhood. That's something you may want to know about. If you've got a neighbor, sometimes they'll talk a little bit about some of the other neighbors. Usually they don't, but sometimes they will. One of the other things that you'll pick up on when you walk through the neighborhood is there a dog out that just starts freaking out, barking at you because, dogs do what they do. I love dogs, but if it's 6 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning and there's some dog barking like crazy next to you, you may not like that. All right, I got a dead end here. I'm going to turn around. So this area of North Berwick, this neighborhood is really, really cute, very charming. Picket fences. It's nice to go for a walk. Things are picked up. I don't see a lot of garbage. I see evidence of some children, some playgrounds over there, some toys. That's kind of neat. I live on a small pond in Maine. And in the summertime, there's a campground across the pond, and I love hearing the kids' voices during the day, playing in a pond and doing karaoke at night. It's really fun. Houses are well maintained, definitely getting a sense of community pride, taking care of their properties. And I see down here just a little bit further, there's a bridge. I'm gonna go down and check that out. That could be kind of cool. Ooh, we got a river coming up and someone else walking. Good morning.
Morning.
Do you know the name of that river?
That?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that the Great Works?
other one.
Yeah. Does it run year round or does it dry up?
No, it runs year round.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yep. Yep. It'll get a little bit lower, but it'll run year round.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. Friendly guy. Looks like he's walking to work. That's cool, isn't it? Nice stream. Let's go across the bridge here. Look at the other side. This is a great time to take a walk and do videos for you guys because the leaves are just starting to come out on the trees. And I can still get really good footage, see into the woods, and see the homes before all the foliage fills in. Now it's obviously, you know, the landscaping looks better when all the leaves are out on the trees and things fill out a little bit more, but when you want to get videos and things like that or get an idea of the lay of the land, it's kind of nice when you don't have as much foliage. Look at that orange door on that house. It's cool. Tiny little house, very well maintained, pretty. Cute little neighborhood. There's a purple house up there. It's pretty though, yellow trim. People have a garden going in there. What's cool about living in a downtown neighborhood like this is, you know, if you need something like some milk or some beer or condiment or something like that, I'm walking distance right now to Cumberland Farms. And I think that's kind of nice, you know, when you can, oh, I'll just scoot out and go grab this at Cumbies and come back to the house. Or if you need fuel for your lawnmower, you know, it's nice to have that available. Or if you want to go for a walk like that gentleman I saw on the bridge, you know, you can walk to Dunkin' Donuts or Aroma Joe's or Cumbies to get a cup of coffee. You just want to get out in the morning, go for a walk with the dog, or stretch your legs a little bit on a Saturday morning and just take in the smells and the sounds of early morning. And this is why you go for a walk. You want to kind of get a vibe, you know, for what the neighborhood's like. And that's how you do it. And when you go for a walk in the afternoon, it'll feel a little bit different. And I recommend doing that as well. You know, show up at the neighborhood in the afternoon, park the car, 6 o'clock, go for a walk. You know, are people outside? Are they enjoying the neighborhood? Are they grilling? Are they walking around? Are they friendly? You know, sometimes people from down south, they're like, wow, the northerners, you know, they're not as friendly. And, you know, I have a house down in Florida and they are friendly down south, but I think they're just as friendly. You may have to make more of an effort sometimes, but they're just as approachable. Yeah, people are going way around me. You know, I'm staying close to the shoulder of the road, but, you know, these people aren't going by me too fast. So go for a walk in the afternoon as well. And as you look around, I should pan the camera more, but these houses in this area of North Berwick are really cute. Nice little neighborhood in the downtown area. You know, it's been raining a lot lately. People are starting to fertilize their lawns. Grass is coming in really rich, green. Guys, if you like this video, and you're learning something, please give it a like. And if you're local to the area or to this neighborhood and you want to make some comments, that would be great. Please be nice. You know, maybe I left something out that I should have highlighted on my walk that will add value to the video. The trees over there blossoming. You know, and only maybe 2 more weeks, the leaves will be all the way out on the trees. And, you know, it'll look a lot different around here. Oh, we got a little park here with a basketball hoop. Got a little skate park there and a playground. That's cool. And right up there is Cumberland Farms, really close. I definitely get a sense that this is a safe neighborhood, you know, where your kids can ride their bikes around and, you know, you can feel secure that nothing's going to happen. Well, here we are in the more of the downtown area, and you can see there's sidewalks all the way down to the park. You know, North Berwick, as I pointed out earlier, it's only a few thousand people, so you're not going to have sidewalks through all the neighborhoods and side neighborhoods like you will in like Biddeford or Sanford. Let's walk down here a little bit so you can get an idea. This is the older part of North Berwick. Houses are going to be even closer together. Yeah, still nice. This is the back of some of these businesses. Sandwich shop. That building back there with the mansard roof. That's like old New England style. It's really cool. I can't believe this happened. I had to come out another day because the first day my microphone didn't record. So put all the same clothes on just to make it look like one video. The neighborhood is cute. You know, it's spring right now, so the leaves are just starting to come out on the trees. That's why I've tried to do so many videos this spring, because you get a better view, aerial view, especially when I go up in the drone. Can you hear that off in the distance? That's the train. So downtown North Berwick has a train. Amtrak even goes through downtown North Berwick. Now, it doesn't stop. There we go, that's nice and loud. And you know, my brother lived in this area of downtown, and I would visit him sometimes when I was home from college. And his apartment abutted the train tracks. And you know, he told me after living there for a while, he got used to the train and didn't even notice it. So, but you know, you should be aware of that if you're gonna look for a piece of property, you want to be aware of the train. Another good reason to go for a walk and talk to your neighbors. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the drone out, fly up in the air, and give you a bird's eye view of what things look like.
Okay, here we go, guys. There's the fire department. And what we're going to do first is head off to the left. You can see a little bit of the park there on the right. But we're going to head off to the left and fly towards the coast. Now, we're not going to be able to see the coast because I'm not flying high enough to do that, but there's the residential area that I took a walk through, right in that area. There you go, that's Mount Agamenicus over there out in the horizon there. That's a Gunkwit. All right, so we're going to cruise over Cumberland Farms. There's some commercial properties on the left, residential area on the right. And this is really, you're looking at like half the town right here. It's not very big. You know, but it's very pretty. It's nice. You know, a great area to walk. You've got sidewalks in the downtown area. Not in the neighborhoods and stuff, but just in the downtown area, which is nice. Church. And another view of Cumberland Farms there. And I'll pan back up in a second. All right, right over there. That's the town offices right there. All right, now we're going to get a view of the rest of downtown North Berwick. There you go. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly over Aroma Joe's. That's a car wash as well. You can see the park on the left. Off in the horizon, way out there, that's Sanford. Way out there, you really can't make anything out, it's too far away. And right there, that's a little, some shops right there. Dunkin' Donuts is in there. And there's the falls. Isn't that beautiful? Imagine being able to walk in this area every morning, you know, just taking a stroll, you know, with your significant other or your spouse or your dog. That's Kennebunk Savings. And that old mill is like condominiums, you know, residential type area. The park, the gazebo you saw me standing in, right? Another view of the fire department. That, guys, is downtown North Berwick. So I hope you found that enjoyable. Hope you learned a lot. And what we'll do is we'll start wrapping up this video.
Okay, guys. Remember, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us our email, or our favorite, schedule a Zoom. And until next time, we hope to show you around town.